I am, and I go by the name of MikaelaAndromeda. I'm an interpreter of energies, and if these messages resonate with you, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to this channel. If you need to book a personal reading, you go to unicornfunland.com, book down at the bottom, follow me on Instagram, Pinkie Pie Sugar Pop is my handle, and join the Totally Humble Initiate Saints. This information can be found right down below in the description. Also, if you need a prayer request, highpriestessmikaela@gmail.com. I'm here, I'm listening, and I do pray for you. Also, feel free to come through for free rapid fire one card readings every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Central Time in the U.S. to get some questions answered and to also see my gifts in action. We're going to go ahead and get into it. This is the third reading that I've done for today. And I'm sorry to preamble this so much. And I don't even know if anybody else is going to get this preamble, but I do need you guys to know. I tried to not focus so much on love because everybody does love readings on YouTube, and I wanted to do something different. And as much as I fought it and fought it and fought it, Spirit's like, people want to know about love, so give them their general love readings. And so I'm I'm feeling like this is just what I'm going to start doing for monthlies, and then just continue doing whatever weekly energies. I am a Pisces, and I have to just go with the flow, because fighting life and fighting spirit, for me, that's taxing on my soul, and it's really challenging. So I'm just letting it be known right now that the monthly readings are going to turn out to be love readings, because there's a lot of you who need to know about it, a lot of you who want to know about it, and I feel like I can help in that way. And I do all kinds of readings, though. I'm really focused on spiritual growth and spiritual guidance and like evolution and ascension and stuff like that. That's like my main thing. But since you guys want to know so much about love, I have no problem talking to you about love. So let's get into your love reading for March 2019. I'm sorry that you're getting Leo. I promise you you're going to get your reading, but I'm sorry that I'm being so like weird about this, because it's really something I've been fighting, but this is where we are now. Okay. So for Leo, March 2019, for love. Leo, March 2019. Okay, a couple coming out here. All right, I've got those two flipped over. This one here on the bottom first, as well as this one here on the top, this one here on the top again. Okay, so the first thing that's coming out is letting go. There's a new emotional journey coming through. It's feeling like, just in general, like it's feeling like breakup season in the cosmos. There's lots of changes and shifts happening. I'm not super into astrology, but if you want to go and check your astrological charts and stuff like that, that might be something that you find, something that resonates within your star system, within your star chart. Okay, so we're leaving behind these old emotions, emotional powerlessness. So for those of you who were in abusive situations, I'm seeing September 2016. Between March and September of 2016, those of you who were in abusive relationships or domestic relationships, those traumas, some of them might start to come up, and some of them might start to trigger you and to let you know that you need to be moving in a different direction, whether you're still involved with that person or still like talking to that person, or even if you have like mutual friends, or if you have some kind, like if you have children together. Now is going to be a time to start moving forward and to start to let that go, and really let that go, and to stand in your emotional power. That's that 8. Okay. And allow the spirit of the all that is to guide you there and to take you on this new journey. And there's no promise that it's going to be easy, but it's guiding you to a new level. It's guiding you to a higher dimension of love. It's like transcending love. The two words were coming out at the same time. That's why it was hard to say, dimension and transcendence. So you're transcending some kind of old love paradigm and you're being taken on a new journey. So patience, this is your seven of earth in this deck. Okay. And this came in particular, it came in upside down for you. So it's almost like the wait is over. The wait is over. Since you're going on this new emotional journey, you're going on this new love journey. And now that you've realized I need to go, now that you've realized I need to go for you in particular, Leo, it's almost like as soon as you realize it, and this is a general reading, but as soon as you realize that you need to go, something new is going to come in. So be aware of that. And for some of you, it's starting like at the end of this month. For some of you, it's already started. Some of you are starting already to be like, I'm getting sick of this. I'm getting sick of you. I'm getting sick of him. I'm getting sick of feeling like this. Okay. And for those of you who need to go and heal your wounds and go to therapy or to get yourself some kind of healing, some kind of Reiki, or if you need to do some kind of EMDR or past life regression or childhood traumatic regression, whatever you need to do, please do it. Take care of yourself that way, and that will heal those old love wounds. Okay. For some of you, things are going to start happening quickly. For some of you, after realizing that the wait is over, after this thing comes in, it's going to go even quicker. But for the majority of you, once this thing, and this is like contradictory, once this feeling happens, once this person shows up in a way, I'm seeing people showing up in text messages and people also showing up on social media. Possibly you followed someone that was just kind of interesting and they follow you back, and then you guys start messaging each other and chatting each other up. For those of you that happens quickly, afterwards it's going to be a little bit slower. It's going to slow down, but the intensity is going to keep on going. The intensity is going to keep on going forward. So this new person that you meet in the beginning of March, especially if you feel this mutual love or this mutual like or this mutual connection, if you're feeling that, start to plan on this going somewhere and try not to get thirsty, Spirit says. Like Spirit in particular said, try not to get thirsty. Because the moment that it seems like you're attaching and clinging on to this person, it's kind of going to turn them off. Okay. So don't hold on. Don't hold on too tightly to them. Don't hold on too tightly to this love situation. Don't hold on too tightly to any resources surrounding this love situation. So meaning don't be thirsty and go liking everything on their social media. This is not going to be a good month to be thirsty and to be obsessive, you guys. Okay. Just allow all of that to go. Allow it to work out the way that it needs to work out. And if you do let it go, not just letting go your old lovers, but if you do just let it go and allow it to be and give just a little bit of yourself at a time, then you'll find stability. Stability is in 4. Okay, you'll find some kind of stability with this person. And this is in the second week of March. Okay, what else? So if you're able to just be Joe Cool, instead of holding on so tight, if you're able to just be Joe Cool about everything, about whatever is going on between you and this person, there's going to be a breakthrough. I'm seeing somebody being asked out on a date in particular the second week of March. Okay. And literally you standing there just like this with your arms up. Okay. Please comment down below if this happens. Like if this happens and you want to come back, comment below, or if this stuff is already happening to you, because we're timeless. We need to start realizing this. We're timeless. And sometimes this stuff is already happening to some people. So if this is something that's happening to you, this breakthrough, or if you found yourself with your arms up recently, comment below and let me know. I love to hear these kinds of stories, okay? But this breakthrough, this is happening, this is coming. Justice is being served, especially after all of this bullshit that you've been through with that last person, or last two people, three, four people for some of you. I'm seeing somebody who dated like a lot of people in progression. Like, we dated for 3 weeks and then we broke up, and then a couple days later I started dating so and so, and then we broke up like 2 months later, and then I just went right into, okay, whoever that is, that's okay, that's all right. But know that now, this month, something a little more stable is coming. A more stable love is coming. A more stable lover. What else? Get up here. Ripeness. Okay. This is ready. This is a big card for this month in particular. Quite a few people have gotten this card this month. Okay. Self-made man, self-made woman. The fruit is ready to drop. It's ready. You are ready. The time is ripe for love. So it's feeling like, and I love this because I always use this particular symbol for this card. But these two are next to each other. But you see how his hands are up? And he's saying, yes, I finally got the love. They finally asked me out of the date. It's like this fruit is dropping right into his hands. Mind you, these are next to each other, but Spirit asked me to show you that. And that's beautiful. So I'm seeing you getting ready for this date. I'm seeing you preparing for this date, and a lot of you have already prepared for it. A lot of you have written down your manifestations. I am so thankful and grateful for the date that I'm going to get. And if you need to start doing that, absolutely start doing that. Scripting is a real and wonderful thing. Look it up. I recommend, I'm not affiliated with this person, but I recommend Ashley Ducey because she talks a lot about scripting. Okay. And so you are ready and you've done everything to get ready. Like, you've prepared yourself. You've prepared yourself in love. You've been preparing yourself even in the midst of getting away from this person, even in the midst of healing. And some of you have already done it. Some of you have already let that person go. Okay. And so you have been rebuilding these past couple of months. I'm seeing it like that new year, new me. That's all you, Leo. Like, I'm feeling that really deeply. And you guys are doing that. Something I love about Leos, like when y'all are ready to do something, you're ready to do it. Like, you're determined, and you're determined, but you're still flowy and emotional about it. Like, you guys, of course, are a fire sign, but you take all of this intensity and you put your emotions into it as well. You put your feeling into it as well. So this new year, new me, you've been doing it and you've been getting ready, and you are ready for a date. You are ready to be with somebody. Okay. So this is third week of the month. All right. You may need to take a risk with this person, especially if it's feeling like this deep, true love. Okay. I'm not saying that you have to do it, but you may want to. It may feel like the only thing to do because you're ready to do it again, okay? And I'm just going to say it because it keeps popping up, okay? If it's been a while since you've had sex, the third week of March might be a good time for you to do it. Please be safe. Please, have your birth control and your contraception and your condoms and everything. Please be safe. Make sure it's somebody that you trust. Don't just let anybody into your temple. But if it feels like somebody, and for a lot of you, again, it's feeling like this person is right for you. It feels like this person is right to take your second virginity. Okay? And I'm feeling like that's resonating deeply with somebody. Somebody did some kind of ritual in the beginning of the year saying, I take my virginity back. If you have taken your virginity back, this might be a good time for you, especially if it feels right and you keep following the synchronicities. Spirit keeps showing me 333 for you in particular. If you keep following these synchronicities and this person is matching up to those synchronicities, it's time to have a little fun. Okay. General reading. All right. But if it feels right for you, take a risk. Take a risk and have fun. And I don't mean take a risk by just doing it raw. If you want to, that's up to you, but have a little fun. Feel good. Feel good with somebody who makes you feel good. This is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Here's a perfect synchronicity and a perfect divine order. 0, the Fool, followed by 1, the Magician, existence. You have everything you need for this to turn out the way you want it to. You have every single resource available for you to enjoy yourself and have fun. So stock up on condoms. I'm sorry to be like talking about sex, but it's feeling like a lot of you are like like in here like, okay, what else do I need to do? And it's okay. And I'm not just saying it about me. Like, any information that you need to get to make this a good experience, take it in. I'm feeling like you guys need to probably be reading some books, probably be getting into the idea of tantric sex. And I'm not going to go into it, but please look up tantric sex, especially if it resonates with you. Okay, so you have all of these resources. Go stock up on condoms. Go get your birth control. Make sure your IUD or whatever is in place. Make sure you get your shot. Like, make sure you have everything in order, because by the 3rd week, it's feeling like there's going to be a beautiful risk that you're going to need to take in love. And for some of you, it's not just sex. For some of you, it's taking a risk to just say yes to the date, or taking a risk to, yes, I will marry you. Because you are the self-made man, self-made woman. Because you took the time to get your job in order and to build yourself, to build up your bank account, and to make sure your kids have everything that they need, and to make sure your car is straight and your house note is paid. You've done everything that you've needed to do, and now you're finally ready for love. Right? So end of the 3rd week, there may be some kind of change in your thought process. And for some of you, it will be swift, but for the majority of you, it's going to be a very slow progression. And it's going to start at the beginning of this month. And it's interesting that this is right above this one. Okay. So this is intensity, but that upside down energy was a little bit slower. So for a lot of you, it's going to just be a slow progression. A slow progression to changing the way you think about love. So Libra, this was a big message for Libra. So if you are with a Libra person, or if you know some Libras and they're experiencing this new kind of love, talk to them, gather with them. Or if your lover is a Libra, talk to them about these different ways to love. The word polyamorous keeps coming up. So if you're in some kind of throuple, or if you want to do that, this will be an interesting time to have that kind of relationship. It'll be a good time to try it, or even to research about it. Okay. But for those of you who are ready to get it on, I'm telling you, think sex is a big thing for you this month. Think a different way about sex. Okay. Try something new and exciting. I'm so sorry. This is like so dirty, but this is what's coming up from spirit and in the cards. Like, if you want to try like bondage or something like that, like try it. BDSM, like if you want to try the whole furry thing, like, whatever. Try something new. Think a different way about sex, and think about what will please you. Think about what will make you happy, because your old way of thinking about love is dying. It is dead and gone. Remember? It's dead and gone. and there's no reason to be going back. So you may start to feel a little bit of anxiety during the last week, probably because they haven't called or they haven't called yet. And some of you are like, I just gave it up. Oh my gosh, I just gave it up and they haven't called. For some of you, you're making a mountain out of a molehill. You're thinking too much about it. You're thinking about it in the completely wrong way. If you start to think like, oh my God, he didn't call me back because I'm ugly. Like if you start thinking like that, you need to change up your thought process. Oh, let's make up a story. You know what? He didn't call back because he has to work. He did tell me that he works so and so many hours a week, so maybe that's why. And then start manifesting. I am so thankful and grateful that Bob called me back. I'm so thankful and grateful for the conversation that Bob and I are having this week. I'm so thankful and grateful for the text conversation that Bob and I are going to have this weekend or whatever. Frame it however you want to frame it, okay? But just don't make it into this big, oh my God, he hates me because I wore the wrong shoes. Like, whatever it is, try not to think about it in that way. Try to think about it in a more positive way. No fluffy bunnies over here. You guys know what that means. But like, seriously, no bullshit. Try to think about it in a different way. So good, very good. Once you change up this thought process, and this is attainment, this is almost that fulfillment. You're almost there. So you got to get through this little dark night before you get to this. 9, 10, there's another divine order. Excuse me. And this is going through the whole process, because if you know about, if you know about the tarot, yes, this is going through, because it goes fire, air, water, earth. And so this is going from air to earth. So you'll have a chance to observe your thinking, how you're thinking about this love situation, and move through those emotions. And it's almost like some of you will just skip the emotional part and you'll go straight to manifesting. You'll go straight to what you want to see concrete on the planet, instead of, oh, I hope and I wish that, and I love and I like. Instead of going there, you might be able to skip over it. I really hope you understand what I mean, but this isn't linear at all. Like, this is completely non-linear. But anyway, once you realize, okay, I'm thinking too much about this, then you'll be able to gather. You'll be able to gather with that person. You'll be able to have that conversation. Okay? But you have to, and look, wow. Okay. 10, 9, 10. Okay. Interesting synchronicity. I don't think I've ever seen that come up this way before. And you've got 2 9s here and 2 10s here. So there's a lot of attainment and finality that is happening with this person that is coming into your life, or with this person that you're gathering with this month. Okay. There's going to be another gathering, and it's feeling like they're probably general reading, going to ask you out on another date, quite possibly. Okay. There's a very strong possibility that during the end of the month, you will get another date. Some of you, okay? Just don't let your ego get in the way. And for the song that is running through my mind is, I'm the baddest bitch. Who's bad? Who's bad? Just call me the baddest bitch. I think that's that's Trina. But yeah, so don't let your ego get in the way. Don't let your ego get in the way of keeping this person close to you, because it's feeling like you're at risk of being like, oh, no, I don't want to date, or no, not right now. and just like playing games. Please don't play games with this person at the end of this month, okay? Find a way to balance yourself instead. Try not to think about how you've been conditioned in love, okay? And try not to let those old traumas affect this new love. That's a very important message of this card for you in this reading particular. Okay, don't let that old stuff come back and make you want to become the abuser, because it becoming the abuser, it's not conscious. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna be the abuser. It just kind of happens. Like, if somebody was emotionally abusive to you, and then that trauma comes back, and then somebody who's kind to you, somebody who's caring, somebody who is good for you, if that person comes up, the cuts and the wounds in us have the tendency to want to treat them the way we were treated when we were abused. I really hope you guys get that. I think that you do, but don't become the abuser. Okay, try to balance that out. Try to balance that out within yourself, okay? Spirit is saying one more on the bottom. Okay. There are so many different possibilities. There are so many different possibilities of how this can turn out. And the most important thing to do, here's another one. It was just, I just had to pull it out. The most important thing to do in discovering these possibilities, oh my God, is to have the courage to receive. I'm telling you guys, this is just how it's coming out. These are in order right here. So many possibilities. Have the courage to receive and have the courage to project your true emotions, because with this person, with this new person, they want to see the real you. And that will give you guys some sort of completion. Okay? That's the most important thing to remember. If you want to complete yourself, if you want to finish these cycles, these old cycles, be your true self and balance yourself out. Balance out this conditioning and don't let it just take you over. There's many different ways that it can happen. Many different ways that this love can come to fruition. This is a general reading, okay? So, anything else? Oh, we need to do angel cards. Yes. Message from the angel for love. This one right here on top. Prioritize. Archangel Metatron, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. Okay? So, first and foremost, focus on self-love. Before, like right now, like start right now. Focus on self-love. Focus on taking care of yourself. And then when this person comes up, when this person shows up in your life, however, then you'll have everything in order. You'll have everything in order. And now you're prepared. Now that you know that you don't need to let your ego get in the way, now that you know that you don't need to let your traumas get in the way of this new love, now you know. Now you can set your priorities. My priority is to love this person as much as I can, is to love this person with the highest vibration of love possible, and to respect myself. My priority is to respect myself. I respect me. There's your mantra. It's a very simple one, but you can say it. I respect me. Okay? Anything else, Spirit? That's it. Okay, you guys, Leo, this is great. This is so great. Please, again, feel free to comment down below. Feel free to email me about your love situations. Like I love to hear stories. I love to hear about how you guys are doing. Again, if this resonates with you, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to everybody who has already liked, shared, and subscribed. If you want to book a reading, go to unicornfunland.com. Book down at the bottom. Follow me on Instagram. Pinkie Pie Sugar Pop is the name. Come join the Totally Humble Initiate Saints. And also drop your prayer request. Drop your prayer request to highpriestessmikaela@gmail.com. I'm listening. I'm here for you guys, and I do pray for you. Okay. I think that's it. It's looking really good this month, and I'm excited to see how it turns out for you. All love and praise to the universe within me and without me, Spirit. Please continue to guide our Leo friends and show them where they need to balance in order to make this love one that lasts long, and show them to respect themselves and to do whatever it is that they need to do in order to prepare for the highest vibration of love coming into their world. I love you guys so much. Thank you for blessing me with this beautiful reading and your beautiful energy. You have a beautiful moment, a beautiful month, and I'll see you around. Bye.